Hey, Scarefest, this is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. This week's review is from a guy whom I just love his work. His name's Mike Flanagan. He does a bunch of stuff for Netflix. If you've never heard of him, House on Haunted Hill, House of Bly Manor. He also directed that mirror movie, whatever it's called, where the evil mirror is possessed. He directed Dr. Sleep, which I liked. 2 hours of it's about 2.5 hours long though, but he's just a fantastic filmmaker. I love almost everything he did. And this week, we're going to talk about Midnight Monologues. Midnight Mass. Now, Midnight Mass is 7 episodes. It is on Netflix, and it's about a small, isolated island. Don't know necessarily where. I'm just assuming New England. And one of the prodigal sons, Zach Guilford, as Riley Flynn, shows back up because he's accidentally killed somebody drunk driving. He did prison time, and he's come back to his family home, and he's going to be there for a while. Now, and that's all well and good, but something else has showed up with him. What is it? It kills a bunch of cats and some animals on the island. What's going on? And then we're introduced to all the different characters that go throughout. And Kate Siegel is one of the main actresses, and Annabeth Gish. And some of these people you would know if you've ever watched The Haunting of Bly Manor or The Haunting of Hill House, which I thoroughly enjoyed his version of The Haunting of Hill House. Now, is it any good? Yes, it is very good. It is very well acted. It's very well written. Why did I call it Midnight Monologues? Well, I have to give my friend of mine, Laurel, who's a writer, credit for that. And I thought it's apropos. It's appropriate. And the reason is that you'll be watching it and a character will be talking about something. And we're going to sit here and they're going to move about 4 feet out to a medium shot. The camera catch up, and then they're going to move into the close-up as the character talks for the next 5 minutes of exposition and talking about their lives. And then the other character is going to be on the other couch, on the other side of the couch. We're going to cut to that angle, and then we're going to start out here in a medium shot and just kind of move in as they do another 5 or 6 minutes. And that happens a lot through this show because every character gets quite a bit of attention, which makes it a little bit better. And it is a horror show. It does have horrific elements. Now, some people are let down by what the actual horror is. I wasn't so much let down by that. My big critique, other than the Midnight Monologues, there's a lot of monologues in it and we'll explain everything. My big critique is with the 7th show. I love the wraparound. I love that there are character decisions that make absolutely no good sense. For example, without giving too much away, these folks decide to start the villains just like, let's burn it down. And they start burning down things, not realizing they may need some shelter later. I mean, that's just so stupid. I was yelling at the screen because it seemed like it was an easy out for writing. It was like, oh, this is a reason. It just doesn't work for me. Now, don't get too attached to anybody in this movie. In fact, one character dies twice tragically, and they're both really good deaths. I liked it. I really did. It sounds like I'm crapping on it. I'm not. It's so well acted. It's so well done. I love everything Mike Flanagan did. It's just the 7th episode, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You're going, why did she burn that? That's just stupid. It's just easy enough for them to explain. Oh my God, you're going to go crazy. You're just going to go crazy. But I really like Midnight Mass. Check it out on Netflix. It's a little bit of a dedicated 7 hours is a lot, but it's totally worth it. I really enjoy it. It's been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. Thank you for listening to me.